Hey, that's better. What's going on, everyone? How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. I hope everyone is doing fine this Thursday afternoon, of course. I hope everyone is doing good and everyone's having a fantastic day, guys. Let me just sort out this tweet for you. Then I'll be back on. 1 second. Let me just do this. What's everyone been up to, guys? Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone is doing fine. Glad to have you on board. Those guys who've joined me today, thank you so much, you guys, and hope you've checked out my new video. Good afternoon, Kazi. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you back. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Sanjay. How are you today? How's everything going with you? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is doing fine with you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Absolutely good to see you. So yes, Danny, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see. How you doing? Good afternoon, Jim. How are you, mate? What's going on with you today? Is it late in Australia? Of course, it's very late in Australia, isn't it? We have to remember that Jim is hours ahead of us in the future, of course. So we have to remember that, guys. It is very, very late where he is, of course, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, we're going to get straight into it. Before I do that, please, could you subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video? That'd be absolutely fantastic. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely brilliant, guys. Absolutely splendid. Thank you so much, guys, for that. Now, let's get straight into it. Now, I was watching TV today and I caught a little interview with Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel, of course, is a Manchester United legend, goalkeeper at Manchester United, won a treble with Manchester United. He also played for a stint at Manchester City, but he was basically clowning Manchester City. He was basically bantering Manchester City, saying that they are a joke, basically, in regards to their fan base, and they made the game yesterday boring, calling the Man City fans boring, that they were quiet and there was no atmosphere. Goodness me. Very controversial comments, of course, from Peter Schmeichel. I find it really funny. I find it hilarious, to be honest with you, because he's not speaking nothing but the truth, of course, guys. Saw your video first off, fantastic dedication. I had it to see it on TV. Thank you so much, Kazi. It's good that you've seen it. Lots and lots of new videos are coming, more collaborations and stuff like that. I've got a lot of things planned for this channel. That's just a small little taster of what I've got planned. I'm going to be doing lots of stories that I've witnessed and stuff, even in the music industry, some things that I've witnessed. But so, guys, become a member and check out the stories. Jim, how you going, brother? Great video. I watched your story. I loved it. Respect. It's a nice story. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you very much. Just a small little something I put together, but I've got a lot more things coming up for the channel. Lots of great plans planned, lots of great interviews planned, especially for the members and stuff. I've got some great interviews with musicians, with actors and stuff like that coming up very, very soon, guys. Really excited about the whole thing. Absolutely. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a fantastic day. I mean, I woke up in the morning and I saw the interview with Peter Schmeichel, and it absolutely made me laugh, to be honest with you. Honestly, he was just absolutely tearing down Manchester City, saying that they are a fake club, basically. They have no atmosphere, basically. It's funny, isn't it, when you think about it, guys? It really is funny. Let me just sort this out, guys. I really did enjoy it, if I'm being honest. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I did enjoy it. I'm not going to lie to you. I did enjoy it. Let me just do this real quick, guys. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Everything is on. Absolutely. Everything. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, so no worries about it. Yeah, so everything is you know, big up, chat, big up, Stephanie. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. The PDD case is really crazy. Absolutely, Sanjay. The PDD case is really crazy. PDD, I've been talking about PDD for about 30 years, about who he is and what he is. Of course, as people know, I've worked with the Outlaws, which are Tupac's group. I mentored some of them and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, back in the day, you know what, I knew of it and I knew about him from a long, long time ago. And you know what I mean? It's coming to fruition now. In the membership videos, I will be bringing up some of my stories in regards to the music industry, including my encounter with Eminem and stuff like that. I'll be bringing that into the show as well for members and stuff like that. So you guys can watch it and stuff like that, of course, guys. Big up Sound of Chatterboxes. Big up Stephanie, of course. Jim. Your story is good. There is nothing wrong with passion. We all do things when we are young. Absolutely. Do you know what? That game there, it reminded me, you know what I mean? Because I was always a very quiet person. When I was growing up, I was always very quiet. But when I used to go into the football stadium, it was a completely different story. I was a different animal at the end of the day. I wasn't the same person. I was different. And you know what? That day, after all the build up to that final, it just released. It released, everything released, and it was absolutely crazy. Fantastic memories though, absolutely. And I do hope that some of you guys who haven't witnessed something like that get to witness it one day. Those people who weren't around, of course, Jim was, but those people who weren't around in that time, you know, I really hope that you get to witness something like that one day, guys. I really do. Absolutely. Car 2000 baby oil specialist. 2000, yeah. Yeah, P. Diddy, he's got it. Hey there, Steph. Big up, Stephanie. Big up. Let's go. Got electrician around at the moment, so I can't much catch you all soon. If not, big up the electrician. Stephanie, hope you have fun with your electrician and have a good time with the electrician. Hope everything is good with you and your electrics. Of course, I wish your electrics nothing but the best. Hello, Jim. Big up, Steph, though. Thanks for joining me. Jim Wilkins, thank you, mate. Thank you. Absolutely. 38 likes, 64 watching. Come on, I should be getting 60 likes. I should be getting that very, very quickly, guys. Come on, guys. Keep smashing the like. Keep subscribing to the channel. Absolutely. Now, I want to talk briefly about Manchester United. I mean, I've heard murmurs online that, oh, Man United fans are getting too giddy. They're getting too excited about the victories over Southampton and Barnsley. People are trying to downplay who we are, what we are, and stuff. And do you know what? It's just like the jealousy is starting to come back already, isn't it? The jealousy is already starting to show its ugly face, of course, in regards to Man United, because they're coming back. And this is the thing. It's a fear at the end of the day. It's a fear factor. They just want a Man United which is failing all the time. That's what they want at the end of the day, guys. So big up, Gray. How you doing, my friend? And the lovely chatterboxers. Absolutely big up, Gray. Hope you're doing well. Steph, Jim, Kazi, Sanjay, all the legends in the chat. Of course, today the originals. Much love to you all for joining me today. Absolutely, much love to you. In regards to the coach Schmeichel, I don't know if everyone's seen the Schmeichel interview. I would put it on here, but copyright and all that. I don't know if everyone's seen the Schmeichel interview, but it was absolutely hilarious. I had to laugh. If I'm being totally honest, I thought it was really funny, and he really dug really deep into Man City, and they're getting all defensive and stuff. I posted it on my Twitter, and they're getting all defensive. Absolutely. More people on my Twitter today than on yesterday night at the Etihad. Rival fans have already here crying. Absolutely, rival fans are going to be crying sooner or later. Don't worry about that. When we're getting back to the top, can you imagine when we get back to where we belong? Can you imagine the rival fans, what they're going to be like? Can you imagine that? Goodness me. There'll be a bunch of crybabies. Cry me a river, as Justin Timberlake said. Cry me a river, of course. Gray, big up, brother. Big up yourself. Jim, your story reminds me of a tough time I went through in 1999, life-threatening during a night shift job as a baker. Jim, was you a baker? I was a baker as well, mate. I was a baker as well. See, me and Jim have a lot in common. What happened, mate? Hopefully everything's all right. Let me tell you something about being a baker. Being a baker is a very, very dangerous job and a very, very strenuous, hot, heavy job. It's labor at the end of the day. It's a very, very tough job. Stephanie Griffith, big up everyone, of course, in the chat. The legends are here. Apprentice baker. Oh, okay, yeah. I was basically an apprentice. I was only young. I was 20-odd years old. So I became a baker. I was also a fishmonger. I was also doing meat and fish together. I had to change my gloves and stuff like that. I've done pizzas. I've done it all. The chickens. I've done it all in the same superstore. I used to close down all the counters. It used to be me closing them down and stuff like that. I used to be crazy there. So I used to work very hard. As I said, I used to be a fishmonger as well, and I used to gain a reputation of smelling the fish. So at the end of the day, when you work in fish, you lose the smell of fish, don't you? So that's the problem. You become immune to it, and then people begin to move away from you on the bus, which is sad. Grayo, a brilliant members video this morning. Your passion was off the scale. For those of you who are members but are not in the WhatsApp group, please PM either Sal or myself and leave your phone number. Absolutely. I'll send you the link. There's a link that I can send you. If you don't want to give out your phone number, I will send you the link for the WhatsApp group. Of course, we got some great material coming. That is just a taster. Today, the members video was just a taster, of course, of what's to come in regards to my stories. I will also be having some fantastic interviews as well. Now, in regards to Angel Gomes, the rumors are starting to circulate again. Since he made his debut for England, the things are beginning to cook again in regards to the rumors in the media. People are suggesting that he could be coming back to Man United. you know what? I wouldn't mind as a free transfer. If he's a free transfer, why wouldn't we bring him in? He knows the club. He's from Manchester, of course. And of course, many people know this channel. They know me. They know that I was a firm backer of Angel Gomes years ago. And I did say he'll end up getting an England cap, and then people are going to be running back. And I did say that, and it did, and it has come to fruition, of course, guys. Absolutely. 66 online, guys. Thank you so much. Keep going, keep going. We need more likes. We need loads of likes, guys. Let's bring up the likes. I don't know if it's safe to share it on here. What do you think? Jim Watkins, it should be safe on here. You are safe, my friend. If you want, what can I do? You can write a private message to me. That'll go just to me, and I'll get it off there, and I'll send it to Grayo, of course. But Grayo's just left his number, Jim. So, Jim, you can just take that number, and he'll add it for you, my friend. Or just say my number, send on the text. Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. So he's going to Grayo's a legend. He sorted you out there. I want to join the WhatsApp group. Yeah, yes, you can. You have to just Grayo's numbers there, Kazi. Just text Grayo. Grayo, of course, is the MOD, and he's like the one. He's part of this channel. Absolute legend, of course. Big up Grayo, of course. Music man as well. I'll share it quickly. It's on. It's on Grayo. Text Grayo. He's on the WhatsApp group, so he'll be able to do it. Just in case you don't want to share your number, of course, because I have got 68 people watching, Jim. So I don't want anyone who you don't want to have the number getting the number, of course. So get in touch with Grayo, and he will send you the link for the WhatsApp group. And the members, of course, if you become a member, you can become a WhatsApp part as well. You can become an official Chatterboxer. Be fantastic. So what do you guys think about Angel Gomes then? You know what? Free transfer. I don't think we can go wrong with this transfer. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned about his size for playing in that position. But you know what? Football has changed. You don't really need to be big in football, do you? At the end of the day, look, you know, the greatest players in the world were all small, weren't they? Diego Maradona was small. Gianfranco Zola was small. One of the most underrated players of all time, of course, Gianfranco Zola was definitely very, very underrated. But, you know, what do you make of this Angel Gomes story? I mean, I don't mind if it's a free transfer. We can't lose, can we? At the end of the day, he's not going to request an astronomical amount of money. He would just obviously get paid an average amount, a modest amount, and we go from there, of course, guys. Absolutely. But guys, yeah, at the end of the day, look, I was big key for Erik ten Hag. The key for Erik ten Hag is Saturday. Rumors is that Erik ten Hag will be judged heavily on the result on Saturday in regards to his match against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, we lost the game last season 4-0, of course, which was very disappointing. But people seem to forget that we had a lot of mitigating circumstances in regards to that game. And we also had around 60 injuries that season. We had an unfit defense there. We had an unfit Johnny Evans, of course, a 40-year-old unfit Johnny Evans, of course. Grayo, it's okay. I might briefly share it. It is short. Absolutely. No problem at all. No problem. Grayo, you can add him if you add Jim to the group, please, my friend. That'd be great. Yeah, anyone who's got the membership can feel free to join the WhatsApp group. We'll have a little chit chat on there and that whenever you like. And also, you guys can give me some ideas for some videos that you want me to do. If there's any videos that you would like me to do, anything that you feel like I should be doing, I will get straight onto it. I'm going to give you a little glimpse about my life in the day of Sal and what I do during the day over here in the Middle East. Of course, I've been here for 2 years and stuff. So, you know, I'll give you a little insight to what I do and my boring old day and stuff. So you guys can have a look and stuff and get an idea how strenuous my day is sometimes, guys. Absolutely. But definitely in regards to Angel Gomes, it's been piking up again. And transfers, Man United are talking about transfers. It seems like every day we got a different player we're linked to. And what is key is that it's a young player as well. We're looking to the future, which is great. I absolutely like what they are doing at the moment. I like what Ineos are doing. I really do in regards to the young players, of course. Angel on a free no-brainer. The possible problem is how much time would he actually allow to play and who would we replace? Absolutely, this is really true, Grayo. The only thing I can think of is that he will be rotating with Bruno. Bruno, of course, is a mainstay in that side. He won't be dropped. And the only thing I can think about is that he will be the understudy to Bruno. Would he come back? Would he sit on the bench? This is another thing because you know what? He did leave because he was not sitting on the bench because he was sitting on the bench and he was not playing. So could he come even though he most likely will sit on the bench? But the squad is always important, of course. We do need a strong squad. Sanjay, just add you to the WhatsApp group, my friend. Big up, Sanjay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the WhatsApp group. And thank you so much for being a member as well. Big up you all. Love to you, Sal. I have a family and I can't wait. I can't wake them up late at night, brother. Absolutely no problem at all. I absolutely understand what you're talking about. When I'm on here during the night, you know what? It is 11 p.m. kickoff and it is very late. I have to be mellow as well. I know how you feel. I have to be mellow. Of course. So I will contact you through Grayo for a long time. Zero interest dirhams. Zero interest dirhams. What about zero interest dirhams, my friend? I don't use dirhams. Big up Sniper Man. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. You got the Portugal flag on you. Big up Sniper Man. Big up everyone who's in the chat. Thanks for grabbing me, Grayo. Absolutely, everyone is added. That's the place to be for all the latest news in regards to this channel and Man United, of course. And we can all get together when we go on the stream. When I'm live, I'll be texting you guys when I'm going live, and we can all be on this stream, of course, guys. Be absolutely lovely, of course. Thanks for adding me, Greg. Yeah, big up, Grayo, absolute legend, of course. I'm waiting for Cheetah OB. Cheetah OB, there's patience. Obviously, we're trying to work out a compensation fee with Cheetah OB and Martin. And I think he's going to be a great player at the end of the day. I'm really looking forward to him signing for Man United. I think he's going to go into the side. I actually think he will be a first-team player. I do eventually, because this guy is a generational. Let me tell you, he'll definitely be on the bench in the first team squad, of course. We was joking, so absolutely, I know, Darko. I know your jokes by now, Darko. Of course, I know your jokes. I'm only joking. At the end of the day, big up, Darko, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Legend in the chat as well. I'm always joking. He's always joking around. Dark humor from Darko, of course. Dark humor from him. Big up Darko, though. Big up everyone who's joined me today. 67 online, of course. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. Be absolutely brilliant if you guys can do that for me. If you do that, that'd be great. If whoever hasn't done that already, I'm sure you guys haven't. I'm literally 99 problems, but 4,000 subscribers ain't one. At the end of the day, I'm 99 subscribers away from 4,000 subscribers, guys. Please, big up everyone. Big up. Please, could you subscribe to the video if you haven't already, guys? I don't care if Sam or Samuel joins. I want Chobio Mitin. Absolutely. We all want him. Afternoon, SB gang, straight post gang. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Common Pence, good to see you back, my friend. Hope everything is doing well with you. Hope you're having a cushy, lovely day. Of course, it is a Thursday afternoon. We are literally hours from Friday, and we're going to be enjoying it because that brings us closer to the Crystal Palace game. You will get the real match preview tomorrow in regards to Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Tomorrow morning will be the Manchester United Crystal Palace preview. Really looking forward to explaining what I feel the team will be, what I feel Crystal Palace will threats with that, what they will pose to us. I'm really looking forward to giving you my team, of course, guys, tomorrow, of course. Thanks, Kazi and Sanjay, and welcome to the WhatsApp group. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the WhatsApp group, guys. Thank you so much. Good to be acquaintance, of course, guys. Big up yourselves. Big up yourself. Do you think Ancelotti is angry at Mbappe? Endrick is performing better than Mbappe. He is the youngest goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League. I always felt that Real Madrid didn't need Mbappe. I felt that Mbappe was an unnecessary signing for Real Madrid. Of course, they got the luxury of doing it, so they've done it. Good for them. But in regards to Endrick, he's good enough. He's going to be a generation, of course. He's a brilliant player. And to be honest with you, you know what? He's playing for Real Madrid, and he's going to score goals at that club, of course. Big up everyone. Give it a Common Pence, of course. Big up Sal. Can we safely say we're unstoppable now? Man United are unstoppable at the moment. We're getting there. You know what? The thing is like I feel something going on at this club. I do feel it. I haven't felt this way in a very long time. I don't know how you guys are feeling about it, but I haven't felt this way in a very long time, guys, in regards to the direction that the club are going in, the young players, the players that are bringing through, the players that we're interested in. And of course, it's exciting times for our club, you know, and we have to be positive in regards to that. Things are looking positive. The injuries list is shrinking. Absolutely. Common Pence. Do you know what? This is what everyone is scared of. They're scared of Man United coming back. They know we got a strong squad now. They know we're building as well. And they know they don't want us to come back. Of course they don't. Big up Bath Time. How you doing, my friend? How you been? Good to see you back, my friend. Oh, hi, Sal. What's the Big Peter controversy? Basically, Peter Schmeichel, Big Pete said that basically he was at the game yesterday, Inter Milan versus Manchester City. And he said that the Manchester City fans made the game boring. Mad, isn't it? Mad at the end of the day. Of course, he played for Manchester City briefly during his career, but that he properly dissed the fans there. He said that they have got no energy, they've got no passion, they're quiet. It was like a library, all this stuff. You know what? I was sitting there with my popcorn laughing at that. Absolutely. Good. They deserve it. Sal, do you think we can go after Gula sometime in January? Yes, and getting regular game time in Madrid, and he can get him. Man United were interested in Gula a couple of weeks ago. I heard a rumor from my connect over here that we are interested in Gula. Gula obviously probably will go on loan. He reminds me a little bit of Odegaard, because obviously Odegaard went to Real Madrid and Odegaard didn't get any football. So I would say we should really go after Gula. Gula is a very good player. I mean, those are the type of players we should be going after. How much fee he would request, it would be a lot. He's a new, obviously, Real Madrid player, so he would fetch a lot. Maybe we can get him on a loan with an obligation to buy. Maybe we can do that. That happened with Odegaard as well. During his early time, I think he went to Real Sociedad. And so, you know what, we can do that because he's not going to get first-team football with Mbappe, with Vinicius Jr., of course, and with Endrick. You know what I mean? He's not going to get first-team football. So in my advice to him, come to United. It's the proper club. Big up. Sniperman Ardo's idol is Ronaldo. Absolutely. Yeah, hopefully he supports Man United as well. Big up, Grail. You're welcome. Big up, everyone. Of course, those ones who joined the group, of course, trying to repair his image after those cartwheels. Never forget him, giving him personally. You know what? I would say this, Bath Time, is that back in them days, Manchester City were rubbish. They were really rubbish, to be honest with you. And you know what? It was like him signing for Preston or someone like that, or Stockport, for example, because they were a small team then. So we weren't too concerned about that. Yes, he shouldn't have went to Manchester City. I think it slightly tarnished his legacy. He's always going to be a legend for me. I still like the guy. I love the guy. I mean, I was there in 1999. I know about Peter Schmeichel, and you know what? I'll have affiliation with these players forever. But he shouldn't have signed for Man City. Absolutely agree with that. He should have stayed at Man United. He did openly say in an interview a few months ago that he wanted to stay at Manchester United. He did want to stay at Man United. He changed his mind, and he just was waiting for Sir Alex Ferguson to convince him. Of course, he left after 1999. Best, I've actually really felt since Sir Alex Ferguson left, the only way is up. I started watching the Man City match, but got bored as I painted my living room door and watching the picture. You probably painted your whole house. Goodness me, watching Manchester City. Goodness, they're boring. They are boring, definitely. No one watches them. Grayo, legend. Grayo, medal, yellow, first, red. Grayo is a legend, of course, my friend. He is. Sal, you were a baker. Do you share a lot in common? We do share a lot. Yes, I was a baker. Keys to the bakery. Absolutely. Yes, I was a baker, but I worked in an apartment, a supermarket. A bit like, how would I say it? Anyway, the supermarket was like Morrison's. It was called Safeway back then. And I used to do the chickens. I used to do the fish. I used to do meat and fish. And then I became the bakery. Lastly, I was the baker. And you know what? It was hard work. Tough work, you know what I mean? But I did like it. Yeah, absolutely, I did. But it was very hot. Very hot. Cautious optimism, absolutely. That's my word, Kazi, using my word. You soggy biscuit, using my word today. Cautious optimism. Of course, guys, that is what it's all about, the cautious optimism. Big up, Kazi, of course. Good afternoon, sir. We should 1,000% be in for him. Perfect support for Bruno. Jamie, do you know what? I wouldn't mind on a free transfer. A free transfer, we can't go wrong, can we? And he's not going to request the astronomical amount of wages as well. Do you know what I mean? He weren't getting an astronomical wages when he was playing for Man United. And it seems to me that he wants to come back. He does. He said it. He wants to come back. His ambition is to come back to Man United. What are your thoughts on Sal on moving away from Old Trafford? And do you think we might end up at Wembley? Credit yourself for credit for a year or two if we build a new one. The one thing I would say in regards to that, I would prefer us to play somewhere else other than Wembley Stadium, even if we played at a smaller stadium, even if it is Bolton or Preston or, you know what I mean, something like that. I would prefer us to stay in the area if it is, of course, possible. You know, that would be nice because there isn't many big stadiums, of course, in the Manchester area. I wouldn't want to play at the Etihad, of course. No chance at all. No chance. Absolutely. Can't be eligible to Super Chat. Thanks for absolutely, guys. So at the end of the day, look, you know, it is going to be a sad one leaving Old Trafford. I didn't want to leave Old Trafford, but this is what the Glazers have done to us. Unfortunately, they have put us through the mud over the years. They haven't refurbished Old Trafford. They haven't maintained Old Trafford. We haven't had any refurbishments or any basically building work on the ground since the quadrants were built under Sir Alex Ferguson. And you know what? It's just been decaying since then. It's like no one's concentrating on the stadium, just let it be, you know. And now we're going to have to move away from the stadium. Of course, the South Stand is a big problem for Manchester United. We cannot remove the railway. We've got houses behind there as well. So it's going to be too expensive to obviously complete that job. But with Old Trafford staying where it is, sadly, as it is, you know, I mean, this is why we wanted the full sale. This is why we wanted the Glazers out and we wanted the debt cleared, because this sort of thing could have been done easily. But now we have to move away from Old Trafford. And also the news is that we're not going to be decreasing it into a 30,000 seater stadium for the women's team and the reserve team. That is sad as well, because I thought that was one of the stipulations that they were going to do. But it looks like they're not going to do that because it's going to be too expensive, sadly, as it is. So it looks like we're going to be moving up the road, not far away from Old Trafford. But obviously, it's very sad that we're leaving Old Trafford. I first visited Old Trafford about 40 years ago, nearly. And I got a photo next to the Munich clock in my curtains and everything. My goodness me, it was a long time ago. But yeah, it's sad we're going to be moving away from that stadium and we're going to build a new stadium. But one thing I would say is that we have to keep the legacy in regards to the naming rights and etc. It has to represent Manchester United. I don't want it to be one of those commercial cauldrons that you get everywhere nowadays, that they're just a carbon copy of everything else. I want it to be the best stadium in the world, but I also want it to be intimidating. I want it to represent Manchester United, guys. That's what I want at the end of the day. Yeah, I know what you're going to say, Adiri. Bigger comment. Yeah, right back at your legends, of course. Legends, of course. Anyway, did you hear the contract with Hendrik and his wife? His wife thought she was doing Jose Mourinho coaching. What the hell? I haven't heard about that, mate. Absolutely not. I don't know what's going on. Hendrik is a new one. Hendrik, you know what? Let's see how he develops at Real Madrid. He's obviously started very well, of course. Let's not forget about that. Where are we now? Where are we, Sniper Man? Where are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Of course, I used to do groceries at the Safeways in Birmingham, Hatchley Road. I used to work there, of course. In big up, Mark. By the way, big up, Mark, legend. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, so I used to do the one in Hangley Road. Mine was in Stratford, East London, where the Olympics was. So where the Olympics was is where I used to work in Morrison's. It used to be called Safeway back then. I used to do the bakery. I used to be a fishmonger. I used to do the meat and fish, obviously both together. I used to do the chickens. I used to do the pizza. Mate, I was a man of a handyman. I was a man of all talents, of course, guys. Absolutely. Hi, Dagroya, you, Amanda, and Mahad. I don't know what you're talking about, Adiri. Absolutely have no clue. I don't have a Scooby-Doo what you're talking about, Adiri. Absolutely not. I don't think you are a Man United fan, Adiri, by reading your stuff. Of course, big up Gray, big up Mick Mark. Sal, we may not do much business in January. Chido opened my last year, and you're some great additions in all in the departments. Mate, we got a lot of things to look forward to, Common Pens. Absolutely. We've got a lot of players to come back. Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing the rivalry, the competition, should I say, in regards to Euro and De Ligt. That's going to be brilliant. Of course, we've got two very, very good, capable centre-backs there. We've got Leacher. And, of course, my one question to you guys, and I want to pose this question to you guys right now, is that when we get a left-back or when Luke Shaw comes back, who plays at right-back? Is it Mazrui or is it Dalot? Who would you pick at right back? I have to say that I'm getting really impressed with Mazrui at the end there. I'm getting really impressed with it, guys. Very, very impressed with Mazrui at the moment. So, do you have any soft spot for Arsenal in your Champions League? Absolutely not. I have no love for Arsenal. Absolutely not. Absolutely zero love for Arsenal. I mean, I've got nothing against them as a football club, but I don't like them. I don't like the fans. I think the fans are overreactive. The fans are disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's one of them teams for me. Being raised in London, everyone supported Arsenal. And you know what? Every time we lost a game, they were the first ones to pike up. They were the first ones to give it. And you know what? I still remember that. It's like it was yesterday, guys. Kazi, I remember Safeway. I used to work there near Wapping. Now it's changed into Waitrose. I used to work in the one in Stratford, Kazi, near the Olympics, where West Ham play. West Ham played just like around the corner from there. I used to work in the one in Stratford, and loved it. To be honest with you, it's good memories. You know, simple times, £100 a week, nothing. You know what I mean? It was good times, lots of freedom, and you know, it set me a good stead for hard work and graft. Of course, comments, maybe medical departments. Big up. Australia v England one day international on now, Sal. 172 for 2. Just having it on the background as a sports lover. Australia is who's 172 for 2? Australia or England? One day international, of course. White ball cricket. Big up the white ball cricketers, of course. 172 for 2. That's not too bad, to be honest with you. That's not too bad. If it's a one dayer, you can get over 300. What's the how many overs is it now? It's a 50 over game, right? Oh no, the referee is reaching in his pocket and another yellow card, a red card for Adiri. Means he's banned for the next 3 games and banned from the Stretford posting. That okay, Sal? Absolutely. Delete him. Delete. Absolutely, Graham. Big up. Yeah, he's spamming me too much now. I gave him so many chances, Graham. We have given him so many chances. Come on, we have to be honest. On your way. Off the head with you. Off the head with you. Goodbye. And Honey Bun there, right there. Honey Bun is staring at me right now. Big up, Honey Bun. Big up. Absolutely. That's your first block, Grayo. Congratulations. Watching you watch cricket? Yeah, I watch it sometimes. I do. Not that you're talking to me. I know I'm just interfering in your conversation there. Sometimes, occasionally, Jim Watkins. Yeah, I watch it when it's the serious games. You know what I mean. When England are winning, that's when I watch it. In Google, it says that Euro will be back in November, Malacia will be back in October. Malacia, I've seen this jogging video. Who's seen the jogging video of Malacia jogging? The jogging video, what happens in the jogging video? Usually people jogging. But, has anyone seen the Malacia video? Remember, he has nice teeth. He's always smiling, isn't he? Seems you. Big up, Lumen. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not here to upset anyone. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up, everyone. Of course. Big up. Jim Watkins, I watch cricket when the IPL or the World Cup. I find tests boring usually. I like test matches sometimes. You know what? I turn it on and it makes me fall asleep sometimes. It does go on. You can leave it on all day. You know what? Have you ever been to a test match? It's relaxing. To me, it's a really relaxing experience. Completely different from football. Definitely. Composed View. Big up, Composed View. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Mazza, what's going on? Who's Mazza? You lost me there, my friend. You lost me there. Big up, Mark. Luke Shaw benches no one. He will be substitute at best. Absolutely, he does bench no one. But you know what? It'd be nice to bring through. I'm looking forward to seeing. Goodness me, Moray coming into that team. Of course, Harry Amas coming into that team as well. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, and I do believe we should give some of them a chance in the Europa League and the League Cup and the FA Cup, if possible. You know, because we do need the left back. But you know what? We're playing all right so far without any left back. So we move on, of course. Yeah, I'm Welsh, but always supported England cricket team. Always have done and will support England football team. Unless you're Welsh player, obviously smile. Big up, Gray, you absolute legend. That's the way to go, my friend. You're not a hater. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I don't understand people, you know what, during the European Championships who are buying Spain jerseys. I think in the semi-final, they purchased Dutch jerseys. In the final, they purchased Spain jerseys. Come on, that is a loser mentality, man. Like, you know what? I don't like Manchester City at all. I don't like Arsenal at all. But at the end of the day, when they're playing, I don't buy the opposition jersey, do I? If they're playing at Southampton, I'm not going to go out and buy a Southampton jersey, am I? It's madness at the end of the day, isn't it? It is. Big up, everyone. Sniper Man, I also love rugby league. Me too. I watched it. I've been on. I'm not sure if it's rugby league, but I went to see Saracens a few years ago. Saracens in Stratford, believe it or not. Adira is a magpie. Yeah, I don't know. He's a magpie. Definitely speaking like a magpie because I don't understand a word she was saying, or he, or whoever it was. Of course, would you like to be born again, Sal? Born again where? Would you like to be born as Sal again? Would I like to be born as Sal again? I can't complain, to be honest with you. I can't. I really can't complain. Of course, I would love to be born into a millionaire family. That would be absolutely lovely. But then I wouldn't meet the people that I've met today, would I? At the end of the day, so you need to be love for what you have and appreciate for what you have, the life you have. Of course, I probably wouldn't be the person I am today if you're being honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love what I've experienced, and a lot of new videos are coming on the membership video. Of course, I'm going to be speaking a lot about my experiences in football, in music and stuff. So a lot of things going to be happening, of course, in regards to that. Big up. Mazra is cemented right back, and I think Euro will be a bench leacher. Can Euro, is that his main position? Is a left centre-sided centre-back? I know he can play there, but is that his main position? Would you play him there, guys? Would you? Absolutely. England. Big up, Jim. Big up England, of course. England are going to win the World Cup. You heard it here first. If it was safe berries, safe berries, definitely not safe berries. 27.2 overs. So we've got 27.2 overs. If you get 4 and over, so you get back 4, so that's 40. Yeah, you're going to get 40, but you're going to be going for it in the last couple of overs. They will be absolutely smashing that ball. So you're looking at about another 60, 70 runs. I think Australia can get another 100 runs. I think England could get another 100 runs. Sorry. Which wouldn't be bad as a one-dayer, of course. Big up Jim Watkins, of course. 45 like 701, so please smash the like and subscribe buttons. Andrea is only timed out for 24 hours, so he has a warning. Absolutely, Sal, you are so kind, Grayo. Absolutely diamond person. You see that heart there? He irritated you, but you didn't block him. We had to block people on Saturday, though. We had no choice but to block people. There was some racism going on and rudeness going on. Goodness me. You know what? I can take banter, but when it gets to that level, goodness me, they got to be blocked, of course. You know what I mean? Snowbound, I hate NFL. I don't watch American football. I don't watch American football, to be honest with you. I don't have any interest in any American sports at the end of the day. I was watching the TV show, actually the podcast with Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville, and they've got a new podcast called Soccer. So they're in America doing punditry about football and stuff. And Jamie Carragher said, when will America win the World Cup, if they do win the World Cup? And Jamie Carragher said about 50 to 100 years. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? 50 to 100 years, they will win the World Cup. Do you agree with that? That's harsh, isn't it? But then you think about England haven't won the World Cup nearly 100 years. Well, how long is it now? 70, 60 years? 60 years England haven't won the World Cup. So there you go. I hate NFL too. Absolutely. Amas and Murray. Absolutely. Can't wait till they start playing and start getting some game time, Mark. Absolutely. Absolutely love, my friend. Jim Watkins, try baseball. I have never, but it's cricket with a photo. Do you know what? I only watch cricket during the World Cup and 2020. I love the 2020. I think that's 2020 is good. It's not too bad. Mazza or Dallas, Mazza for me. Yeah, Mazrui, absolutely. That's it. Composed through. Big up, Composed. I get confused with Mazza and stuff. Yeah, Mazrui or Dallas, Mazza for me. At the moment, it is Mazza for me. Big up, Mark. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to Mark's channel, of course. Mark N. Big up, Mark N. And big up everyone here, of course. My friends. Yeah, sorry, mate. My mother's is from Dublin, so I'm short, half Irish. End of the day, I'm British, and I always support the home nations. Of course, big up yourself, Snipes. Big up Grayo, of course. There are some people that, you know, if you don't know about Britain, Britain is divided in regards to who wants to be in Britain, who doesn't want to be in Britain. Like my good friend, Dean Lloyd, he loves Britain. He loves everything like the monarchy and stuff like that. But then again, I know another Welsh guy who hates Britain and stuff. You know, you get that in Britain, unfortunately. You know what? That's the colonization for you, isn't it? Hate golf, Sal. I hate golf. I don't watch golf. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of space. Can you imagine how much space golf is taking up, guys? Golf in the whole world. Imagine how much space meant Mazza. Sorry, yeah, no, absolutely. Mazrui. Sorry, I should have been quicker there, Composed View. Big up yourself. By Magpie, I meant Newcastle fan. Yeah, by Magpie. The Newcastle fan's gone. On the 24-hour strike, unfortunately, for that person. I didn't understand anything they were saying, of course. Mazza is a company for Mazza. Yeah, I know that now, Mark. I'm very slow, of course. Didn't get that one straight away. You know, I had Wazza in my head for some reason. I was watching a program with Wayne Rooney today, and I was like, Wayne Rooney, Wazza. So I was thinking, what Wazza? You know, and then I was talking about cars, and I thought about a Mazda, and then it's all confused, guys. Baseball is just okay. Just get into it. Love the home runs. Baseball's all right. You know, I went to a baseball game in Houston, Texas once, and you know what? You can literally talk like this, and you can hear each other. They need actually screens to say to clap. They do this like clap, clap, clap. They actually need screens to tell you to clap, guys. What kind of sport? Tell me what kind of sport. Grayo, big up. No, they are no. The West Indies will. Big up West Indies, of course. The originals of cricket, of course, won a lot of World Cups and stuff back in the 60s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Were dominant in cricket, of course. Big up Curtly Ambrose. I met Curtly Ambrose once. Absolute legend, diamond fella, of course. Brian Lara is a good friend of Dwight York as well. Dwight York almost became a cricketer, wasn't it? Did you know Homer met R9 on an episode? Homer, you mean the Simpsons Homer? Yeah. I'm a Family Guy, man. And myself, absolutely love the Family Guy. It's funny. It's more edgy at the end of the day. Yeah, absolutely. Big up the Family Guy. Snooker, the Rocket, absolutely. I like pool. I play pool. I play snooker. I used to play it a lot. No one could beat me, though. One day I'm going to play you guys at snooker and pool, and you will not defeat me. I am undefeated. I'm undefeated. I can't be beaten. Absolutely. Thanks to all of you who texted me and left me your phone numbers, and welcome to the WhatsApp group. Please smash a like and subscribe. Absolutely. Become a member. Join the WhatsApp group. Of course, guys, absolutely. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined it thus far. Thank you, everyone. And who's become a member, you legends. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for being my friend, you guys. Thank you. Jim Watkins, Sal, ice being to Melbourne and have experienced the best sports stadium and biggest Australia at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as a count of 100,000. Being there to watch Australia against Pakistan. Absolutely. I haven't been there yet, unfortunately, Jim, but I've seen it on TV. The Melbourne Stadium is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. If Old Trafford could look like that, maybe a bit closer to the ground, of course, a bit closer to the pitch, it'd be fantastic, of course. Old Trafford has got to be the most intimidating football stadium in the world. We've got to make it an absolute fortress, guys. We have to when we get it, guys. Absolutely. It's not harsh. In fact, Trinidad or Jamaica will win the World Cup before the USA. You know what? At the moment, you know, the way that football is, yeah. They will, because football. The thing with football, right? Football's cultural. It's cultural. It's like they don't understand about a Sunday night, a Tuesday night at Leighton Orient in the rain. You know what I mean? They don't get them sort of things. You know what I mean? Because they're too elite in regards to that. They don't understand the essence of football, what football is, what it's bringing. Of course, big up John Barnes, who was obviously a very, very good Jamaican player, ended up playing for England. Of course, they've produced some world-class players over the years, of course. And of course, I'll be forever thankful to Trinidad and Tobago for Dwight Yorke. Definitely. And Shaka Hislop when he's not too bitter. The stadium is also Australian rules game cricket. I love the stadium. I've seen it on the TV or from a bird's eye view. It is incredible. Yeah, it is incredible. You do things well in Australia, my guy. Definitely. Comments. Who would you guys feel is realistically in the last season for the club and will be moved on for the next phase? Realistically, Lindelof is in his last season for the club. Absolutely. I think Lindelof won't be here next season. I also feel that maybe Casemiro might not be here and Eriksen might not be here next season. I'm thinking maybe even Maguire might not, but we'll have to wait and see. There's quite a few players there who could be moved on. We'll have to wait and see how they perform this season. All of you are wrong. India will win the World Cup. They've already won the World Cup, mate. You've had enough World Cup. You've had enough success, Sniper Man. Absolutely. England will win the World Cup. That's what's going to happen. England or Holland in cricket, of course. Big up. But you know what? I would say Afghanistan are getting pretty good these days. So you can't write out Afghanistan. They're getting pretty good as well, ain't they? I mean, they're doing pretty well. I hate golf. Game puts me to sleep. Golf is a boring sport. It's elite sport. It's one of those elite sports, isn't it? It's one of those elite ones, of course. Do you know Ronaldo associated Rooney and Shrek in the podcast? Yes, I do. Remember that. I did see that. I did. He referred to Rooney as a rat as well. For me, look, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I love Ronaldo. He is the GOAT for me. He's the GOAT for me, right? Before I start anything. But he just needs to calm down a little bit, right? They played together for many, many years. They had a lot of success together, and they had each other to thank for each other's success. At the end of the day, look, they complemented each other perfectly when they were playing together. Do you know what? It's classy just to be quiet. You know what? If you counter hate with love, you will always be liked. You'll always be loved. You know what I mean? Why do you have to diss the guy at the end of the day? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, these guys need to take a look at life in general and look at what real life is. If you worked in a hospital and you've seen things in life, you will end up knowing that life isn't that serious, guys. It isn't. And you shouldn't be like swearing and effing and blinding and calling people insulting names to get your point across. It reminds me of the fan cams against Erik Ten Hag with the bald fraud and the peanut head brigade. Sad. No need to do it. Mine said, I love the West Indies too. I will cry if they win the World Cup. I love that. West Indies always been incredible. You know, when Curtly Ambrose used to go and run for that run to bowl, when he used to run, he used to look at you proper serious. He's going to, goodness me. And you see the England bats, their shoulders were up like this, and the shoulders are up. And he used to do these killer bouncing balls like, my goodness me, killer ones. I told Mandan York went to school in a cricket scholarship, and Brian Lara went on a football scholarship. Brian Lara went on a football. Yeah, and they ended up swapping around, didn't they? Absolutely, absolutely. Big up Dwight York, of course. I speak to him sometimes. I spoke to him a week ago on Instagram. On Instagram, he's a legend. Absolutely. Not sure about his Ten Hag opinion though, but he is a legend. Smash likes, thank you, Elite Baller. Big up, Elite Baller on the chat. Coming back to the chat. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. You legend. Good to see you, mate. When is Crystal Palace game? It is on Saturday at 5:30 UK time. I'll be here at 8:30 for the watch along, guys. Don't forget. I am scared of spiders in Australia and kangaroos. Nah, that's all right, mate. You won't have to be scared of spiders. I'm scared of bumblebees, and the bumblebees are big over here. They're like bloody big, ginormous rats, and they're like big flying rats over here. And I have to be careful when I go for a jog. I see these bumblebees. I'm like, my goodness me, that if that stings me, I'm gonna get a stab wound, for goodness sake. My God. Mate, you ain't seen them over here. Like, Gray, big up everyone, big up Elite Baller, big up Mark, big up Elite Baller as well, big up yourself. Everyone who's joined me today, you absolute legends. I said, send Elite for a free call. You say you will beat us in all the games of snooker. How can you say it when you have not played this Spartan Greek, mate? Mate, do you know what? One thing I learned about snooker, right? Well, let me say pool. Pool's easier, but I realized that when you think about it too much, you generally miss. You know, when you don't think about it. There was one time I thought, you know what, I'm going to clear the table. And I didn't think about it, and I cleared the table. When you think about it, it's strange, isn't it? The way that, you know, your brain works and the way things happen. Now I'm talking rubbish, but, you know what I mean? Big up. As I'll say, send a link to the free call-in. Will do, my friend, will do. I'm about to go offline, but yes, I will send it. Let me just get this invite for you guys. I will get it for you guys. Absolutely. Of course I will. Anyone want to come in? They are welcome. Give me a few minutes though. There we go. There we go. Yep. Kapow. Big up the Elite. Big up, of course. Grayo, afternoon, my friend. Listen to the interview to Sal yesterday, mate, and you were excellent. Fair play. Really impressed with all you had to say. This is the best United channel guy. Thank you so much, Grayo. You legend. You are the best guy on the channel, my friend, and you all of you. I love you all, but Grayo has been so supportive for me and the channel. He's been a legend. And Honey Bun, of course. Big up the Honey Bun. Big up Elite. Big up Mark, of course. Family in the chat, of course. Big up Lingard is under investigation in South Korea. Reason is not clear. Absolutely. Lingard for being a prat, maybe. Could be. Definitely. Big up Grayo. Big up everyone. Big up Jim. Yes, big up everyone. The whole family is in the house. Absolutely. Big up. Common Pence, absolutely. Big up everyone. Let me just get through all these comments, and then I'll get the chatters to come in. Thanks, Gray. I appreciate that. Let me sub if it would be so kind. Big up, sub everyone, of course, in the chats, guys. Big up everyone. Smash like, subscribe, turn on. Absolutely baller. Thank you so much, you legend. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But Rooney and Ronaldo had to fight too. Yeah, they fight too much, mate. You know what I mean? It's just like it's too much rivalry going on there. You say that you'll beat us. Yeah, I read that one, I think, which is absolutely spot on, which I said. Absolutely, Jim. Ronaldo and Rooney had a fight back in World Cup in 2006. He done a wink, didn't he? Done a wink. But after that season, we ended up being very successful. He shouldn't have done that, to be honest. But you know what? That's competitive sport, you know? Mark, I'm a massive fan of Bob Marley. Fan Exodus, one of my favorite ever songs, and the film Cool Runnings was brilliant. Showed the Jamaican spirit. Absolutely, big fan of him as well. Absolutely, big fan of him, and a big fan of Shugget as well. Of course, that's why Rooney got sent off. Yeah, the wink. The winker. Also, Ronaldo said about a generational football, including Yamal. His father is Madrid. Absolutely, guys. Now let me get some of you guys in, guys. Absolutely, I said I promise I'll get you some guys in. I've got about 10 minutes, you guys. You can have a chat with good old Uncle Sal here if you wish, if you want, of course. Let me just get all you guys in first, and I'll get this sorted out. You know me, slow as ever, doing this thing. Big up everyone, of course. Coming in the chat, of course. Big up. Yeah, let me do it like this. And let's add Sanjeev to the stage, my friend. Let me get your face uncovered, mate, because your face is covered. Let me have a look. This is the thing with this app, you know what I mean? I have to go up and down. There we go. Big up. Let me just get this up.
Big up.
What's going on, bro? How you doing, Kenny? What's going on? Long time no speak.
Yeah. It's been a while, man. Yeah. I mean, like it's been a very decent week, to be honest. As a United fan, you know, like after like going through such a lot of like a lot of like civil wars amongst like every other fan bases around YouTube channels, Twitter Spaces. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad so far. Like the civil war has slightly just been quiet, and you know what? I hope this team can absolutely go on a unbeaten streak, just to make sure, just to kind of get this fan base vibe like a lot happier, you know. To be honest with you.
Absolutely, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said it, like winning is contagious. You know what I mean? And, once you win a couple of games, everything will change. You know what I mean? Because our confidence, well, I mean, obviously there were a number of reasons why we lost the opening 2 games. Obviously, our players weren't ready. We didn't have the players in that we wanted to have in. And you know what? These 2 games, you know what? People are saying, oh, it's only Barnsley, it's only Southampton. Do you know what I mean? But you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
only
yeah,
beat who comes in front of you. You can only beat who's in
exactly,
front of you at the end of the day, mate.
exactly.
And this is the problem with people. What they don't understand is that Barnsley and Southampton, they're professional football teams at the end of the day. They play football every
Facts.
single week. Do you know what I mean? They're not rubbish. They're League One. I mean, I've been in around League One for a long time. My local club, it used to be Leyton Orient. I used to know a number of the players, and I know that they are professional. And at the end of the day, they've done a low block, and Man United opened them up. And let's not forget, Man United should have scored 6 or 7 against Southampton as well.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, especially with the Zugzi chances. But I believe like Ramsdale has made a couple of good saves in the second half. Yeah, I thought we were good we were good against Southampton for like 70 minutes in my honest opinion. The first half we were just kind of rubbish. And I saw your earlier show. What was that Southampton kid named, the guy on the right hand side, the guy who absolutely cooked
Dalot, yeah,
Dalot,
Lindor, yeah. Yeah, Man United are after that young player. Of course, what I like about Ineos is that they got their eye on the ball and they're watching the games and they're looking at these players and saying, who's that player? And they're going after them straight away. We're linked to them. So we have a short list of players. You don't be surprised if a lot of these players come in. I wouldn't be surprised, but they probably put him on their short list to see how he does for the rest of the season. He's a good player. But we also have to concentrate on now as well. We need some players in. We need another striker, I believe, a left back in there as well.
yeah,
So
left back for sure. Yeah, left back for sure, because like ever since from last season, like Diogo Dalot has been playing, like some of the games he was playing as a left back. And we all know as fans, like he's not really like a natural left back in my honest opinion. So, and my second opinion is that we can't exactly rely on Malasia, because like he hasn't played like a full season like from last season. And he's still basing on the grass. And Luke Shaw, I don't know. He comes back and then he plays one game and he basically gets injured for like another 6 months. And then then the next time he'll play for England shirt. That's what he's gonna do.
you know what? But a few weeks ago, I said, I have this feeling about this season, bro. I know that we started badly. I know that we lost a couple of games, but I just have this feeling about this season that I haven't had in a while, And I feel like the appointment of Ruud van Nistelrooy, Rennie Hake,
Yeah,
is helped a lot with these strikers, and you're starting to see it now. You're starting to see the movement. You're starting to see them getting into spaces and scoring
yeah,
goals.
yeah,
10 goals in 2 games. We haven't even got Rasmus back. I'm excited to see Rasmus coming back as well. What I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
He's another one that hasn't even come back. I mean, he could come back as a beast. We don't know. Do you know what I mean? And start scoring a lot of goals as well. So lots to be excited about. But Crystal Palace is a tough one. That's the one. I want. They deserve one from us on Saturday, man. We
Hundred
definitely need to
percent.
win that game.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that, bro. Especially from like last season when we absolutely witnessed the Olise's individual brilliance against us. In my honest opinion, scored twice, absolutely cooked Casemiro, and then yeah, like they had this Eze and Olise, um, like they actually depended on them. But I think I think I think Palace, they are decent, to be honest, regardless of like Olise leaving. They signed this new player called like Ismail Sarr. If you guys know him, he was the guy who basically scored a hat trick against Liverpool. Like like
Yeah.
like 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 I think it's like few seasons ago. He was at Watford.
Yeah, the thing with Crystal Palace is that I lived in and around the Crystal Palace area for 2 years in a place called Croydon in southeast London. It's very close
Croydon,
to
yeah.
Crystal Palace football ground, and around the area, they are a number of people, footballers good footballers, and there's a lot of scouting that goes around on that area, because obviously I remember Saka came from there as well, and there's a lot of talent there, and they're picking them players up from the street, and they're playing them, and these players are getting good, and this is something that we should implement. One thing I disagree with Man United, what they do in regards to is that they sign players based on who their father is, or who they know. We should look at we should look at like Fletcher, for example, or Rooney, of course. But we should look at players on the street. This is what Crystal Palace are doing very well. This is what they do. I used to know Wilfried Zaha. He used to come to my workplace. I used to talk to him about it. And you know what? Wow. We're losing that street footballer. What do you think about that? The street footballer that we need, that we used to have, of course.
Yeah, I think back in the days we had like we had like street footballers like Luis Nani and all. Like we need like a lot street like footballers like Gyökeres as a striker. I take him in January, in my honest opinion. I will take Gyökeres all day, and he only just turned 26 this year, in my honest opinion. So and I just think, yeah, like a lot of like I have a couple of my colleagues say they will rather take Ivan Tony, but I was telling them like Tony is gonna turn 30, and he's gonna ask for like wages, and now he's literally off to the Saudi league, and now and yeah, I even prefer like street players, like 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 for example, like Luis Diaz, like now Luis Diaz, like he's been doing decent at Liverpool, and yeah, I think if we get all these street players who has a fighting spirit, and just wants to come to United and absolutely give their all on the pitch, bro. Honestly, like we are going to be excited for the next 10 years.
I do, and this is why I'm a big fan of South American players like Ugarte and players such of that nature. They leave it all on the pitch. Look at Ugarte. I haven't seen a player bleed for Man United in years. Yeah. That guy was bleeding on Saturday, and he's bleeding against Barnsley as well. You know what I mean?
Basically stood up. He stood up though.
Exactly. This guy is fantastic, and this is why I like South American players, because they still have that grit. They still have that street mentality in them, and that's what you need at the end of the day. This is why talent is regressing slowly and slowly and slowly. Of course, social media is an issue and stuff like that. People don't want to go out and play football anymore and everything, and that is an issue, of course. But do you know what? This is what Crystal Palace are doing well. This is what why they're bringing through so many players. They're not being successful. Of course, they're not successful because they sell their players. But if they had all the players there, still, there will be a threat in regards to that. Absolutely. Bro, what's in regards to your prediction for the season, right? I want to ask everyone this. With Erik ten Hag, what do you feel would be an acceptable season for Erik ten Hag, in your opinion?
For me, the acceptable season for Erik ten Hag is basically top four for me personally. And because I believe even Ratcliffe said the minimum requirement is basically the Champions League place, and for me personally, if Erik ten Hag wins another FA Cup, I'd personally extend a deal.
Absolutely. Kenny, that's good. I'll take that as well, my friend. Mate, I'll let you go now. I'm about to close up the show, brother. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, I'll leave the link in the chat every day anyway. So just keep checking the link and stuff.
Big up to you.
Nice one, brother. Cheers, Kenny.
Cheers.
Thanks, man. Cheers. That was Kenny, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to Kenny's channel as well. Kenny, big support of the channel from day one. Big respect to Kenny, of course, for joining me on the stream, guys. Let me read through some of your comments, of course. It's not too famous, but unfortunately, going to tell me 3 days. Let me just catch up. I need to catch up, Grayo. I need to catch up, isn't it? Question of Sal, who is in your midfield versus Free Palace? I would play a double pivot, as you said, elite. Yesterday, you said basically a double pivot. I would do that. I would play Casemiro and I'll play Ugarte I would, and it will either be Bruno or Ericsson as the number 10. I'll play Bruno as the number 10. I'll rest Ericsson. I don't think we could play Ericsson 3 games in a week at the end of the day. So I would rest him and play Bruno with a double pivot of Casemiro and Ugarte. I would rest Mainu. I think it's very important that we rest Mainu, guys. I think it really is important, guys. Absolutely. Jim, Gray, I love chatting to you all from here, and you're lovely people. I respect you all. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Love you all being here. Thank you, Sal. Not all Salmates have been loyal to us. Absolutely not. No, they've been far from loyal, my friend. Some of them are not worked out. Some of them have worked out. But the one thing is they give their all when they do play for us. Like Carlos Tevez, even though the way he left Man United was disgraceful, he still gave his all for Man United, of course, guys. Absolutely. Lumen, UAL is a must, top a must, Carabao a must, FA a must. Absolutely. We have to go for everything, my friends. Absolutely. We do. Absolutely. For those of you who want to join WhatsApp group, then the PM South or myself will text me your name and I'll add you. Absolutely. Thank you, Grayo. Running the show, my friend. Absolutely running the show, guys. Grayo, your job sounds very demanding. One thing I would tell you is I mean to always be positive and find something about your job on a day that makes you happy. Do you know what? Waking up every single day with your health and your people around you is the happiest thing. Having you guys here, that we have the ability to sit here and talk about football is a beautiful thing. Of course, Mark, Sal, as United signed footballers from Trinidad, Jamaica and Japan, and they get them 12, 15 years old godsons for us under 15s, and they brought them there and their family in Trinidad last July. Absolutely, they should do that more. They should do that more. Absolutely, because there is a lot of talent out there. We're just we need to be more open and we're not just tunnel visioned in regards to who we sign. We need to sign a lot more. Look at the CONCACAF a lot more, of course, the area of CONCACAF. Of course, there. Even North America, Canada are producing some fantastic footballers as well. Also in Japan and obviously Australasia, they are as well. But CONCACAF have always produced very good players, skillful players, quick players. Of course, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, brilliant players. And St. Nevis as well. St. Kitts and Nevis, of course, as well, guys. A lot of good players coming from that area of the world. Grisel, and then if Bruno doesn't perform, then I'd take Ericsson as a sub. Absolutely, I agree. You know what I mean? Because you know what? That pivot will give us the ability with the pace. As we were talking about yesterday, the ability of the pace on the wings of Garnacho or Rashford or Ahmad, whoever it is, will have that pace which can go forward. And you know what? We just need to sit back and hit them on the break and we'll kill them. Jim, I'm self-employed and decorating quite easy. I'm on my boss and work here. He's also a music man. Grayo is. Don't forget, he's toured. He's touring. He's got a new album coming out, of course. Big up, Grayo. That was so rewarding. So, once again, a fantastic stream. Not just a question of reading news out, but the interaction in this room is simply the best. Much respect to you. Thank you, mate. I try my best. I lose my voice sometimes, but I do try my best. I'm out of breath sometimes, but you know what? Thank you. It's great talking to you guys. I can't help it. Absolutely. Keep smashing the like, guys. Keep subscribing. I got literally about 99 more subscribers to 40, I wish. 4,000 subscribers, guys. If you guys can smash the like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to everyone who's in the chat as well. We got to grow together, support each other, and keep it going, guys. Thank you so much for the beautiful stream. It's been absolutely lovely, guys. William, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Is Garnacho going to start the game against Crystal Palace? Who knows? I don't know. But one thing is for sure, Rashford or Garnacho will miss out. One of those two will miss out. I don't think that we'll play Garnacho and Rashford on the right and the left. Could do, but Ahmad's been brilliant this season, so I don't think Ahmad will miss this game. So it's either going to be Rashford or Garnacho. My guess is, and if I'm going to take an educated guess, it will be Garnacho missing out on Saturday. Sadly, as it is, but Rashford is the love child as well, of course. So we can't say. Lumen, when's the last time you visited India? About 2007, my friend. 2007 was the last time I visited there. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. You've been brilliant. You've been magnificent. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Don't forget, I'm back tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. If nothing else breaks, of course. Nothing shouldn't break anyway, but you never know in the world of football, of course. Something could break with Man United going. Jim, love how great people like Sal and make my day. Real humble legends. Glad I met you too, Jim. Absolutely. We try our best to be humble. That's all we're doing at the end of the day. You know what? No fabricated rubbish, nothing like that. We support the football team and we move on from there. Do you know what I mean? Great stream. Thank you, Lumen. You legend. Absolutely. Thank you for joining me, guys. Absolutely. Thanks, Sal Warner. Thank you, Jim Watkins. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you, mate. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, I'll be live tomorrow, 7 a.m. UK time, 8 a.m. Central European time. 10 a.m. Middle Eastern time. And in America, God knows, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 o'clock in the morning, American time. There you go, if you wish. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Peace out. Big up, Elite Baller, absolute legend. Peace, man. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening. Take it easy. Peace.